Hello goat lovers, Crystal here with Blue Cactus Dairy Goats, and we are 1 week away from the Copper Caprine show in Wilcox, Arizona. So today is pen setup, so we're gonna have to go to Wilcox and get all of our pens set up and have everything mapped out as far as our rings are concerned and everything like that. But all of the awards came in, so I want to show you guys the awards because they are so awesome. For starters, look at all of these ribbons. Is that not the most beautiful sight? That's just gorgeous, you guys. So I only laid them out because when you receive them, whoever is the chair of the show gets the ribbons. And so I'm responsible for making sure that they're all there, making sure all of the grand champion wins and the reserve ribbons. So this is AOP, this is Nubian, here is Nigerian, and of course, the best of all, best in show. So those are gorgeous. So all of the ribbons have arrived. None of them are missing, so that's always a plus. And they're absolutely gorgeous. I love the ribbons. All right, so check out the awards. So this year, I wanted to make sure that the awards were just a lot cooler. And so because of that, I decided to make kind of a logo, if you will, for the Copper Caprine show. And this here, obviously it says best of breed, but check out the logo. I like it. I'm really, really happy with this logo, and it seemed to be received really well by the club. Okay, so for starters, for the juniors, we have these. These are just the short lead lines that everybody, especially the Nigerian breeders, know about. It helps not break your back, but very, very, very convenient for lots of different things with your animals, right? So this is going to be the reserve for junior. And let me move these out of the way here. For Grand Champion Junior, I don't know if you guys can see it because of the lighting, but it says Copper Caprine 2025. And this one here is for the Nigerian Dwarf and Junior Grand Champion. So each ring, there's 4 rings, and each ring is going to have just a little bit different design. You see? So there's 2 other designs other than this. This happens to be the AOP one, and then there's obviously ones for Nubian. So that is the Grand Champion Junior Awards and the Best in Show. I love these. I actually found these on a little shop on Etsy. So these are show brushes. You don't have to use them for the show, but they're just brushes. You get any dust, any debris, and just combing your goat, right? So these are super awesome. Copper Caprine 2025 Junior Best in Show. How cool is that? I love them. And of course, the blue is amazing. Okay, so that's the Junior Awards. All right, so those are the Junior Awards, and I'm really, really happy with them. It's actually kind of hard finding awards that aren't so costly, because you really got to have a lot of awards when you have 4 rings, and then also to try to keep them a little bit different for each ring, because if somebody wins in 2 rings, then you know they're getting the same award. So if they are going to get the same award, I would like for them to be able to have something that is usable. For instance, if they win 2 buckets, they get 2 grands for their juniors. Who can't use 2 buckets, right? That's awesome. And as far as the lead lines, I kind of try, of course everybody can use a couple lead lines, but I try to at least get different colors and things like that. So if somebody wins the brushes, I kind of feel like it's okay to have more than 1 brush. I know I have more than 1 brush, and they're in different areas. So anyway, let's go to the Senior Awards. Okay, so for the Junior Award for seniors, we have these awesome rope lines, right? They're like a leash. They got a really heavy duty hook. And so I got some different colors. All right. I'm really loving the teal and copper color. So the teal and copper theme, I think, is perfect for the Copper Caprine. But anyway, I got some different colors, so at least it mixes it up a little bit. Okay, so that is for the Senior Reserve Champion. And for the Grand Champion, I love these, you guys. I don't know that you can see the logo. Let me see if I can get you. All right, it's really hard. Let me see. Well, you can see it a little better. Point being, they are etched with the logo. So this is the Grand Champion win. Here's another one, and this is just the mug style. So again, since there's 4 different rings, I got 4 different style of glasses. This is probably my favorite. This is the frosted mug. And then this one is pretty darn cool too. Check it out, right? So anyway, each ring, all 4 of them are gonna have a different Grand Champion glass to win. So that's really cool. And then these ones I really, really love. This is actually some leather binders that I found. And Echo Ridge has been a sponsor for our shows for a couple years now, and they are just amazing. So they printed the logo on these really, really nice, awesome binders for us. Check it out. So we got the 2 different colors. There were supposed to be 3. That's a long story. I'm not going to bore you with it, but nonetheless, we have 2 different colors. So we have the gray, and then we have the teal. Again, going back to that teal theme, I'm loving it. So these are super nice. And my absolute favorite of all is the best in show for the seniors, you guys. Look at this big beefy chair, and even better, it has the logo. It's huge. It's up to 500 pounds, so it's a really, really sturdy chair, and it's nice and big and comfortable. So love the chair. So anyway, this is the best in show for the seniors. So we got 4 of these. And I'm just super, super excited. So now we are literally just 1 week away from the show, you guys, and it's going to be exciting. I'm super excited. All of the entries are in officially. So it is, the entry deadline was midnight last night. And so it's a go. So we know how many animals are coming and so forth. So I will get that news relayed to me later today, but either way, we're sanctioned. We have enough animals to make this show official, and that's all we really, really needed. Oh, the banner. Hold on. This is also one of my favorite things. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys. Look. This is the banner. Okay, I'm not going to take it out because it's really, really big, but here's a picture. So the banner has all of the sponsors that we've received on it. And gosh, you guys, I just can't say thank you enough. Like literally, this show has cost quite a bit more money than we expected. And you sponsors saved us. I think we are going to be okay simply because of you guys. You guys are amazing. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And the banner looks beautiful. All right, so here is my current soap shop. Just kind of set up. Everything kind of gets on hold really around showtime. So there's just a lot of things to get together and a lot of things to plan for. So anyway, I got to move all of this stuff so that we can pack orders when I get home from pen setup. But that's okay. So I just have boxes kind of everywhere for all of the stuff. So I'll be ready and prepared to get it to the show on Saturday. All right, you guys, and since we're in the soap shop, it reminds me to have you guys head on over to the Etsy shop, buy yourself some soap, and show your skin some love. It'll really help us out, and obviously your skin will be a lot happier. Don't forget to throw in some lip butters and some lotion bars. Okay, so we are going to load up, and we are going to get to the expo center where we can set these pens up. So there's actually a bunch of 4-H kids who are going to help us do it, and we are borrowing these pens from the expo. And the expo is a club that actually puts on big shows for the 4-H kids and FFA, and even kids that aren't in 4-H and FFA can join these shows. So anyway, they have a bunch of pens because they put on a big show for all these kids every year, and they're letting us use them because the facility doesn't have any pens, but the expo has pens on site. So very awesome that they're gonna let us use them and also help set them up. So excited about that. That's where we're headed down now. Okay guys, so we have all of the pens and the rings set up now. The group of 4-H kids was absolutely amazing. They were like the most amazing, awesome little worker bees. And I'm trying to not point the camera at them, they're still here, but I also want to give you guys an idea of how it's gonna go. So I'm going to show you, let me turn you around. So right here on this side, we are gonna have, let me zoom you out. We have 5 panels, and my thought here was I wanted there to be a walkway in between each panel rather than butting all of these up. It's just biosecurity purposes. It's a lot less clean, it's a lot more clean, and you just can be a little further away from other people's goats, so it's a little better that way. But because I chose to do it this way, we did end up with less pens from the other end, but I'll work my way down there. So 5, 10, 15, and 20, right? And then over here, because it's also kind of a show out of your trailer show, there is a gate right over there that people can access. So we're gonna have that. I have to get the keys, and we'll unlock that gate, and everybody's gonna be able to pull in here, and they'll have about 60 feet. So these are going to be where all of the trailers can park. So then they can just set up their little pens and stuff around their trailer, and then their goats have all of this area, you know, showing out of your trailer kind of style. And then, if you guys can see, so that's the first set of 20. Here is the center ring. I'm trying to be, all right? So there's the center ring. And then we just have these dividers. So these dividers are going to obviously section off each ring. So here's the first one. And these rings are right around 50 by 50. So they're nice and huge, especially for those Nige rings, right? Sometimes they get really big, lots of animals in the same class. But nonetheless, here are gonna be the holding pens. So these are just some 5x5 pens. These pens are really, really nice, you guys. Like, no baling wire necessary, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, these are 5x5 pens, and they are all just gonna be set up there for holding pens. So we didn't let anybody reserve these ones. That's in case anybody's too far away, or they're showing 2 animals, because sometimes that happens if they have Nigerians and say Nubians or something, then they might be in 2 rings at the same time. And then on this end, there are, I don't remember how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 16 pens on this side. So 36 in total, and then 20 holding pens. And then again, so this is ring 3, and then the Nige ring will be here, so that'll be the center ring, because I'm thinking there'll be more Niges that need pens, so we might have to use more of the pens over there and over there, and that was just kind of my thought on it. So anyway, yeah, the 4-H kids just kind of killed it. They rocked it. Everybody put these pens together really, really quick. We did run into a couple hiccups. There were a couple plans that had to be changed, but that's okay, because it ended up working really, really good. There's plenty of room for everybody, especially the trailers behind me, the trailer parking. I was actually kind of worried about it. It felt like we were starting to encroach on that spot, but we didn't. It all looks really good, and the weather is supposed to be 94 degrees, which is going to be amazing, because we've been in the hundreds, and it's been disgusting, to be quite honest. So anyway, 1 week to go. The pens are set up. Next Friday, they got so much stuff to drop off. We need our power, our electricity, power port things. We need lights, porta potty, dumpster, things like that. So it all gets real busy Friday. So that's it, you guys. I'm super excited. Everything is coming together. This is going to be a great show. So if you're coming, I can't wait to see you. If you're coming and just to watch, I know some people are doing that too. That's awesome. Can't wait to see you. So, okay, I'm going to get my butt home and get to doing some other stuff. So we will see you all again very soon. Bye, guys.